With 45% of its land covered by forest and 15% by mountains, Nepal is a country of stunning natural beauty and diverse culture. However, despite negligible contributions to global greenhouse gas emissions, it is one of the most vulnerable countries to climate change. Its fragile topography, climate-sensitive livelihoods, limited resources, and poverty make it particularly susceptible. Every year, Nepal faces multiple disasters, threatening lives and hindering developmental goals. In 2021, a glacial lake outburst flood and landslide devastated the Melamchi region, destroying the newly constructed drinking water project and impacting millions of people. Recently, extreme rainfall in September 2024 claimed around 250 lives and caused significant economic loss of over $353 million, which is nearly 2.5% of the budget for the fiscal year 24-25. The rare flash floods in the arid zones of Manang in 2021, the recent Gluff event in Thame village, and the record-breaking 624mm of rainfall in a day in Kanchanpur exemplify the growing threat that lies ahead. The recent study in HKH projects in a 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius warmer world, glaciers in the HKH will lose 30 to 50% of their volume by 2100. Nepal, with over 2,000 glacial lakes, and 47 of which are on the risk of bursting, requires urgent global attention to reduce such risk. For over a decade, the government of Nepal has been at the forefront of advocating for global recognition of the unique challenges faced by high-altitude ecosystems and the communities. Nepal has emphasized the urgency of building resilience of mountain populations. Here are some of the leadership taken by Nepal in highlighting the agenda of mountains.
Nepal aims to reach a net zero emission by 2045 and maintains 45% of our country under forest cover by 2030. I urge world leaders to recognize specific climate vulnerability in high mountains and accord to high priority to the mountain agenda in all climate-related negotiations.
Nepal has lost close to a third of its size in just over 30 years, and glaciers are melting at record rates. The impact on communities is devastating. Nepal's mountains are crying out for help, and COP28 must respond.
Due to an appalling injustice inflicted on us, our people are severely affected by climate-induced disasters such as landslide, floods, wildfire, glacier lake outburst, drought, etc. This is an utter injustice. This must stop now.
As these mountains act as a giant carbon sinks, their degradation would accelerate global warming, creating domino effect of environmental disasters, both for the mountains and the downstream ecosystems. Therefore, we must all act with sense of urgency and resolve.
Mountain is also a vital source of fresh water for over half of humanity, contribute to climate mitigation, sustainable agriculture, clean energy production, and providing ecosystem services.
What is happening in Nepal today will also happen in all of the other countries. What is happening in the Himalayas will impact all other countries of the world.
We stand as one of the most vulnerable nations to climate change. In this pursuit, we strongly reiterate our call for enhanced, predictable, and sustained international support.
पर्वतीय मुलुकका सेता हिमाल काला पहाडमा परिणत हुने क्रमले ती मुलुकमा मात्र होइन तल्लो तटीय मुलुकहरूलाई सङ्कटमा पुर्याउँछ भन्ने विश्वले बिर्सनुहुन्न। यसका लागि हिमालदेखि समुद्रको सम्मको एकीकृत र समष्टिगत अनुकूलन अवधारणालाई औपचारिक संवादको विषय बनाउन प्रस्ताव गर्दछु।
Nepal's snow-clad mountains and glaciers increasingly face jeopardies posed by accelerated global warming and climate change, even though our own carbon footprint, has been and still is negligible.
The mountains vital to life on this planet are key to a sustainable future for humanity and the oceans. Together, we can ensure that these majestic landscapes remain a source of life and inspirations for generations to come.